Hello, makers. My name is Jen. I'm head of marketing for Making. My pronoun she, her. If you were unable to make it, we're trying to bring a little flock to you. You're the reason why we're here. So, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody?
I am Jeananne at How of Cerulean Orchid. My pronouns are she, her, and I have a booth here at Flock, and I'm excited to share a little bit about what we do.
Wonderful. The quote that was in your bio that I wanted to hear more about. We explore our curiosities and nerdom in collaboration with our favorite creatives.
So we nerd out about just about everything, but primarily video games and board games and nature and a little bit of witchy stuff. So we will collaborate with folks to make some of our stickers, like this one, which is done by Mystic Scribbles. And that was for an exploration of the Morrigan, which is a witch from the UK area. And then we also did this sticker, which is for the Mad King Ludwig. It's a board game that I absolutely love to play. It's so much fun.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's fun. I highly recommend it.
You work with a lot of other creatives. How do you connect with them? Do you have any like fun stories of working with other creatives?
Some of them I've totally sketchily met on Craigslist, and others have been
I love it.
a more traditional way, like through Instagram. So oftentimes I'll reach out to creatives that I admire their work for, and if we kind of mesh with like our philosophies and our goals, then we can collaborate on a variety of things. And that's one of the ways that I met Totally Rad Yarn. She is one of our dyers that we collaborate with. And so she made this custom colorway for us called Stormy Seas.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she does really good work.
So let's talk about you specifically. Tell us your journey as a maker. Where did it start? How did your craftiness get sparked?
You know, I think it started in the womb.
I love it. Yes.
So my mom is a cross stitcher and has done like laser engraving stuff and things like that too. But when my earliest memory is of her cross stitching.
Oh.
And so there's a lot of family like craftiness. My father's a woodworker. So
oh my goodness, that's so cool.
Had it like in my environment child. And so I couldn't not do it.
Yes.
My parents really encouraged me to like pursue creativity. Never said no. They're like, here's some crayons. So
I love that. What is the story? What's the evolution of your company and your brand? Where did it start out?
We found that we really like designing more than trying to like complete projects all the time to resell them. So that's where it started. And then as we grew, we really, and I love collaborating. And so any chance that I get to like bring someone with me into like these shows or onto our website, it's like the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
So that's how we got into the stickers and the project bags and the yarn. And it's just growing from there. It's been so much fun.
I love that. Okay. I just have to say, look, this is like, I keep looking down at it because it's just so cute. I have a crow story.
Tell me more.
Okay. So I have 3 trees in my front yard. I live in Seattle. And a couple of years ago, I moved my desk up, when we all had to work from home and we needed to make our houses work for us. I moved my desk up into a corner that it normally wasn't. And I noticed in the tree, there was a giant nest. And I was like, that's weird. I wonder what's going to come back for that. It didn't come back. They came back and destroyed it and built another nest.
Oh.
And then they had their babies and they were crows. So my goal was to just be out of their way. I did not know about all of the crow things that you could do, that you could become friends with them.
You don't want to mess with a murderer.
It's true. Because I stayed out of their way, they repeatedly dive bombed me because they thought I was a threat. I was like, I'm giving you free rent in my tree. Come on.
Did you end up befriending them?
This year I did. I was like, you know what? I got to give in. We're going to become friends with the crows. And it has worked. And it's interesting because like I will walk outside and with the snacks and they will fly in from everywhere and just like sit right next to me. And I'm like, okay, so I will be coming by your spot and purchasing that because because
That
that
would be
makes me really
wonderful.
happy.
And
Yeah.
Mystic Scribbles would love that too.
Yes. If for people joining right now, this is what we're talking about. We're talking Crow Talk. We just did a side quest, which is what I call it in our podcast, where we are talking about one thing and we kind of veer off. So that was a side quest. So let's come back. So you're an online shop.
Yes.
Is there a way that you prefer to connect with your community in person?
I love connecting with people like at events like this one.
Mhm.
And also we do trunk shows from time to time.
Nice.
And I hang out at my local yarn shop. So because I'm in the Portland, Vancouver area, there's quite a few to select from, and they're all fantastic in their own way. But I'll hang out at Green Trees Crochet, and there's a new yarn shop in Vancouver called Hook and Needles, which is really fun, and it's in downtown Vancouver. So that's been really fun to like get to know them and their
Nice.
community. So
That's awesome. And Vancouver, Washington, correct? Because
Correct.
you're by Portland.
Yes.
Okay, got it. When you're not doing all of this, what do you do? What stuff that is not related to crafting?
that's really hard because I probably spend 80 hours a week doing this because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But I love spending time with my dog. Her name is Mitzi, and she's a pit bull boxer beagle mix, and she is a love bug. She is super Mitzi. Sometimes she cameos on her Instagram because she's that cute. And she is my HR department.
Oh,
So
perfect.
she makes sure that I take my 15-minute breaks and I get to go on an adventure every now and then.
I love that. You know what? My dogs do the same.
Yeah.
I think that maybe I should start calling them Makings HR department,
You should.
because otherwise I wouldn't get up.
Sometimes she wants to like level up though and join the creative team, and it gets
Yeah.
a little iffy
Yeah.
because the yarn gets tangled.
I hear that. But in my version, it's they like bark when I'm recording a podcast. That's when they want to be a part of the creative team.
They just want to have a voice in
It's
the
true.
creative
I know.
process.
I know. Well,
They can't
and
help it. It looks like fun
I mean, and we can't say no because they are so cute.
because they're adorable.
I do have questions written down because guess what? I haven't slept in a long time and I can't remember anything.
Me either. We're all good.
We're all good. We're all in good company here. Thanks for watching. Everyone has a story that they want to tell with their business or product. What is the story that you would like to tell?
I want people to feel empowered with their own creativity. I want them to be able to see the beauty in what they create. So if I can provide them with a method to do that and a way to identify with their creativity, that
Aw.
like I already have feel good goosebumps just talking about it because like that's what I would really like for people to be able to do is to
Oh, I
express
love that.
themselves. So
That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. Okay, so how can everybody find you?
you can find us in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But probably we are on the Making app under Cerulean Orchid. And we also are on Instagram at Cerulean Orchid AD. That stands for artware and design. It's
Yeah.
a long story. Somebody else had the username. And then of course our website, which is ceruleanorchid.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on Discord. We have a Discord channel where we host like our book club because we got to get extra nerdy.
What's next for you? Do you have anything coming up? Do you have any secrets that you can spill?
I don't keep secrets very well.
Okay.
Unless they're like really good, like they're not ones for me to share. So,
Got it. Okay.
but-
Got it.
But I do have this really fun thing that I'm doing with Gary Knit Scary Rides. And so he's getting ready to start his end AIDS crochet along for the fall.
Yeah.
And there's a few of us that are designing for it. And I am fortunate enough to get to design a couple of the patterns for this
Oh my
fall.
gosh, that's
So,
amazing.
If I can have you help pull the other
Yes,
side
I
up.
will. Here, I will Vanna.
Yeah, that's the rainbow eucalyptus beanie. It will be available in 2 sizes, and I'm partnered with Teal Torch Knits for the yarn. Her yarn is already available on her website, and it's
really
called
good.
After the Storm. And then the patterns will be available. There'll be a hat and fingerless gloves that coordinate, and they'll be available starting August 31st. So they're getting ready to go into testing, which is an important step. So
I love this. There's like little twisties. They're so fun.
folks think that it's knit though, because that's the goal is
Yes.
to achieve a knit fabric so that it is as posh as knitting is perceived.
But we also love crochet, and people who talk bad things about crochet, we don't like you. Go away.
You can't be this cool.
You know. Thank you for doing this. I love it. This has just been the best like community situation. I've said it before, but like I was like, maybe a few people will want to talk with Making and me and we'll get so many people have been excited. Like y'all have been amazing. So thank you so much. Yeah. All right, y'all. So if you're not a part of the Making app, go download the app at themakingapp.com. Join the community. It's just really, really special. All right. Is there anything else that you would like to tell everybody?
No.
No, we're good. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.